everybody. Welcome to another segment of Artie Hoffman, and this is about the art of success. And I'm going to put it like all in a nutshell as far as when it comes to your success. You need patience, you need commitment, and it takes hard work. There is a funny saying that the longest distance from one point to another is a shortcut. And everything has a plan to get to being successful. And it's about going through proper protocol, going through the proper steps so that you can get to the next step and to the next level and to the next level to do things right. And don't ever be afraid to ask for anyone's help who's already been there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel if you already know of people who already have been successful at doing whatever it is you want to do. But it takes, enthusiasm also. Be enthusiastic about what you love to do. And, there are going to be people who are going to challenge you with devil's advocate advice, meaning, what are you doing that for? This isn't the right time. Or, what happens if you get sued? Or do you know how much it costs to start? Or what about the taxes and stuff? It's all a part of the game. You want to know something? It really is. It's all a part of the game of being successful. And a lot of times, most of the times, people are not successful just on their own. It takes a lot of people to help one person become successful, And there are people who have other talents outside yourself in certain areas that could help you become successful. So, if you, need somebody to help you with your accounting, if you need somebody to help you with your electronics or with your website or with, whatever it may be, with financing, it's very important. The number one thing about being successful of all things is being organized. Highly organized is very, very important to being successful, because you need to keep all your ducks up in a row. And when you have everything up in a row, and it makes life that much easier, and it puts you in power, it puts you in control, because you're fully aware of everything of what's going on around you. When you know where all the paperwork is, you have all the phone numbers that you need, you have your schedule book, you have everything that you need to be successful. And being on time is very, very important when you're making appointments. And if you are afraid to, how could I say, if you're afraid of failure, if you're afraid, there are people who are afraid of failing. There are people who are afraid of success, believe it or not. You can't allow the energy of fear to be greater than your energy of desire. It's all a part of your, growing success. There's lots and lots of people who have failed many, many times before they became successful. And there are people who lost a lot of money before they became very successful. Other people happen to step in crap and they happen to, hit it off right away, and good for them. But again, it's nothing shy of just being very committed, all right, being strong, willing to deal with the lull times, willing to do the dirty work, to do whatever it takes to make yourself successful. And, if you want to do something really bad, to change your career or to change whatever it is you're doing, maybe you should just start it off on a part-time basis. And you don't have to go right into it at a full-time basis right away. Start it off on part-time and build it up. That's probably your best bet. So, again, don't give up your hope. Don't give up your dreams. But it does take hard work. It does take commitment. And don't be afraid to take chances, because that's the only way you're going to succeed and get ahead in life. If you're always playing the safe road, then you're pretty much so going to stay stuck. And, some people aren't meant to be bosses, and that's okay. And some people are better off just being somebody else's right-hand man and just managing somebody else's career, which again will make you successful, because by you making somebody else successful, that's also going to come back at you and make yourself successful. So it's a win-win situation. Also, helping somebody else become the best at who they are is also a form of success. All right. Rather than you just telling somebody always, what to do, you could be a good manager and tell people what to do, and you could get them to do it. But at the same token, it's better when you can become a leader than just a manager. A leader meaning teaching people to take care of the responsibilities without you having to be there, and to guide them and to control them and allow them to take the responsibility. Don't be afraid to delegate responsibility, just so that it will leave more open time on your hands so that you could be creative in the way that you want to be creative, or do what you have to do so you're not stuck doing all the mundane work. So again, just don't be afraid to delegate responsibility, learn to let go of some of the control, and don't be afraid to take chances. But you have to be patient, all right, because not everything happens overnight. You know, somebody once told me it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. And I'm sure in some cases that's probably true. But, you know, when you have a dream, all right, and when you're passionate about something, never give it up, all right? Just never give it up. Because if you give up your dreams and your hopes, you're going to die inside. You know, don't make your life just about trying to meet up to everyone else's expectations. Live up to your own, all right? And live up to your own desires. And even if it might not pay as much as something else that you might be good at, it's better to wake up every day knowing that you're going to a place of employment or doing something that you really love to do and you look forward to it. You know, and I'm going to say this old saying, you know, if you love what you do for a living, you never have to work another day in your life. And it's true. So again, don't be afraid to do what it takes to be successful. And don't be afraid to read books. Don't be afraid to ask people who are already successful at whatever it is you want to do. Stop coming up with all the excuses why you can't, why you shouldn't. That's the energy of fear talking. Just go for it. What have you got to lose? Just go for it. And again, it was my pleasure sharing time with you. And I hope to hear your success stories. And please, you know, share with me, you know, via email or on my Facebook, through my website. Check out artiehoffman.com. I would love to hear from you. Okay? And if you want to have a reading from myself, I am one of the best psychic therapists out there and also a hell of a medium. Don't be afraid to give me a call at 877-ANGEL-02. I'm just as accurate over the phone as I am in person. And we could also have an Artie Party. Love to have it with you. All right, everybody. Well, listen, good luck with everything. May God bless you and may all your dreams come true. Take care now.